Ayo, it's the good. It's your boy Super Kev. Welcome to another episode of the Super Kev Livecast Season 4. We on YouTube. For those of you new to the page, welcome to the hottest to-do list show on the internet. If it's not, your job is to let me know who got it so I can like, comment, share, and subscribe to their work the same way I ask you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. Okay, I'm just trying to bring the energy up. But once again, this is not financial advice. Entertainment purposes only. I'm just putting y'all on to things that maybe I do, maybe I know about, allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically. Nobody is trying to get sued. Shout out Keenan Grace. That's where I got that from. All right, now, there are 7 forms of income. If you've been watching this on Reddit, you should have already seen incomes 1 and 2. They are a package deal because they are active. You have to show up and you get paid. Income 3 begins the passive portion of our portfolios. Once again, income 3 begins when it gets passive, meaning you do not have to show up to get this money. However, before we go on, I already told you this is not financial advice. Disclaimer, as you go up or down, as you go up the 7 forms of income ladder, it becomes more expensive. So anybody can go get a job. And once you have a job, getting another job, anyone can do that. But what we're about to get into for income 3 requires discipline, understanding, and hopefully I could provide that to not only my Facebook family. Shout out my Facebook family, by the way. You know, we're going to sip to the Facebook family. Y'all know we on YouTube. We just got another SUPERscriber. Shout outs to you. And then now we showing the love on Reddit. All right. So now, income 3 is interest income. So simply put, it's loaning your money out and then it comes back larger than what it was when it started. If you have been following my show, we are now 227 episodes in season 4, which means this is my 4th time around that wheel. We done spoke about this a plethora of times. However, this one, I don't think I mentioned it in season 4. You could definitely catch some old clips, but I don't think I mentioned it this year. So this one is going to be fun. You might want to stick till the end. So income 3 is interest income. If you've been watching my show, it's simple. Remember that investment portion of income 1? Well, I told you I was going to talk about it again. I finally remembered and am a man of my word. So you're going to take 10% of everything you touch from income 1, and you're going to put it in your primary savings account. Hopefully you have one with high yielding interest, all of that good stuff. Talk to me in the comments if you want me to recommend banks. I don't really get into that, but talk to me in the comments. We can have a discussion and then I can provide information. You can take it back to your advisor and family and significant others and make your best decision. However, if you put 10% of your earned income, when does it stop? And it stops at 12 months worth of bills. So remember, everything was kind of based off of how much your bills are, not how much you make at work, right? Talk to me in the comments if you want me to elaborate on that. But if everything's based on your bills, then take your bills every month, multiply it by 12. And that is the goal you should have in your savings account. However, we have spoke about that. So my super porters are like, yo, Kev, man, it's starting to become redundant. I'm trying to support you, but you're saying the same things every week. Well, let me address that real quick. Y'all know that I think season 4 is the last time I'm going to show up every day. This is a lot of work. Plus, it is getting redundant. So y'all got that. However, to make it interesting, I'm doing my best each week to come up with creative ways to talk about it. That's why it be taking me a little bit longer than usual. So to my super porters, thank you for the support and your patience as I figure these things out. So now, Yeah, we know to put 12 months of bills in our savings account. We already know that. We done spoke about that. Talk to me in the comments. As a matter of fact, watch my older videos if you want to talk about that. What I wanted to get into is something creative because I haven't spoken to you about this in a minute. So now and we're here for sports fans, right? And we on Reddit, right? Okay, so first we got a job at the stadium or the ballpark, whatever. Then we tried to be a part of the sports media. Now let's actually apply for one of those sports credit cards. So again, I'm a New England guy, so you see I got a New England Patriots hat on. I'm pretty sure the New England Patriots have a credit card or they're connected with a credit card. So for the sake of discussion, let's use that. All right. And if anybody is participating in the comments below, you could tell me if they really have one, what's the APR and all of that. We could try to get into that discussion within our 15-minute Reddit time frame. So now, why would I mention using a credit card? All right, because usually I'm talking about saving, and let's say you didn't save, you failed. All right, don't do that, but let's say that's what you did. What we can do is get a credit card. Again, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Get that credit card, get that Patriots credit card, that TD Bank / Boston Celtics credit card, or that Fenway Park, whatever credit card. I don't know, but let's say you get one. Now, how do we use it? I'm about to break down how to use it. All right. So, oh, no one's watching, so I'm gonna make it quick. So, let's say you got that credit card and you wanted to go buy some sports. Is it called paraphernalia, or is that only when you use illegal activity? But let's say you wanted to buy this jersey, right? Because this is a jersey that I'm gonna wear in the Saturday episode. So let's say you wanted to buy this jersey. All right, shout out Paul Pierce. You know what I'm saying? One of the all-time greats, one of the more underappreciated all-time greats, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the second or third most buzzer beaters in NBA history. I think he got 8, Kobe got 8, and Jordan has more, something like that. But correct me in the comments. That's why sports is one of the more beautiful things that we have. So, anyways, let's say you wanted to buy that jersey. We would take the credit card, buy the jersey. For the sake of discussion, I'm going to call it $100 because I just want to keep it simple, okay? The the thing is, before we begin, we got to know when we're going to finish paying. I always say finish within 6 months and then you rinse and repeat. So this is how I pay my credit cards back. Let's say I swipe this for $100, all right? I don't know how much it costs. I don't know how much it's worth. But for the sake of discussion, shout out to the Hardwood Classics. This one we're going to say $100. Now, if you swipe for $100 on a credit card, especially one with crazy APR, let's go extra crazy. Let's call it 30%. Like, I wouldn't even do that, but whatever. What we do is, let's say we swiped it today. When August come, the bill is going to say $100. I'm going to pay about $50 on it. I'm paying half. Now, they're going to report to the credit bureaus that my balance went from 100, which when I swiped it, my score went down. But then when I pay it down a little, like halfway, which is a lot actually, when I pay it down, my score is going to go up a little. Then the following month, I'm going to either cut it in half or continue to pay the minimums. By 6 months, that bill should be complete. So now, a little jersey that maybe we like, maybe some sports fans appreciate, some don't. Some frame it, some wear it, some try to make live videos and get paid in the future for it. You name it, whatever. But guess what? Allegedly. But guess what? You have now increased your credit score by a lot because you started by owing 100, then 50, add the interest to it, $52, $53, whatever. Because if it's not a lot, they're gonna add a minimum. You good. Then you do it again, rinse, repeat, do it again. By 6 months. So if this is July, so August, September, October, November, December. December is the 5th month. I'm finishing definitely by January. And then in January, I will do it again and we'll buy something else. And then we'll buy what we wearing tomorrow. and then we'll buy this t-shirt, $20, $100, whatever. Do it again. All right. Does that make sense? Talk to me in the comments. I mean, I know y'all ain't here right now, but eventually people are gonna watch. All right. So instead of just say 10% and do that until you have 12 months worth, I try to get creative. And sometimes we can't afford to save money, but credit is valuable in a sense where you're spending other people's money. And that's an episode in and of itself, baby. And we will get to it eventually. Can't tell you when, but just know this. I have been unemployed. I live with my mother. I've been broke. Unemployment owes me big money. I got fired. I find work. I'm a hustler. And none of that ever got in the way of my good credit. You're looking at like damn near 800 right now. Holla at your boy. And on that note, it's your boy Super Kev. As long as now let's talk about the income 3 things I gotta do before I leave y'all. Let me do this quick because I was having too much fun. So on Wednesdays, the local weather report, we was in the 70s. All right. And that's my excuse to say rest in peace, Professor, and be safe out there. She holds a very special place in my heart. And fetch rewards, of course, income 3 day, of course. Um Google Docs and ideas. So I write down every time I touch money, I write it down in a Google Doc, and then the Google Doc takes that amount and tells me what 10% is to ensure that I'm saving it. Then I make sure my bank account matches that. This month it doesn't match. So you gotta give me a pass on that. I'm gonna tell you why in another episode. The future of investing, that's how I invest. Um, weekly options, I haven't done it in a while. We'll talk about it. Cryptocurrency, Sheeb is now, you could accept it on Robinhood. And then Wisdom Wednesday, I haven't done that in a minute because Wisdom Wednesday is for my long episodes. This is quick for Reddit. Primary savings, we already did that. We pay ourselves on Wednesday. I spoke about that in previous episodes. Debt consolidation, I'm going to do that just because I like to do that every several months. But the income of the day links will be below. And one question with the Kev, ask me in the comments. I've been talking too long. And on that note, it's your boy Super Kev. As long as I'm a live, there will be a live. We're going to upload this. We're going to do another one. You already know what it is. I love y'all. Peace, more.